Hi guys, welcome back to Luke Ecker Working. I'm Luke Ecker, and today I'll be making a little stand. It has a top, a shelf, two drawers, and two shoe racks. It's all going to be at a solid red oak. Let's get started. Right here I'm using my miter saw to cross cut everything to their final length. So I have this panel be ready to be glued up, and I have 4 of these boards. They're supposed to be 23.5 inches long from this end to this end. I cut them 23 3/4 inches long because if they're uneven a little bit, I can square that end up and square this end up so it's a perfect 90 degree rectangle. So I have the clamps, and in order for this to be flat and not up, I have 2 pieces of wood on each side that's just going to go on the top and the bottom. And I'm going to use some clamps over here to glue all this together. You also have a rag there to wipe off the excess glue, so it's easier to sand when I'm done. You don't have to do the last one, because when you put this down and the rest of them, this already has glue on it, so you just put it to that edge and then put that one down. Now you want to make sure all these are lined up perfectly and then start tightening. Now you just want to have it just loose a little bit so you can put the clamps on here to flatten out this board. So I got all my dado cuts made where they have to be, and now I'm going to glue this thing together. I just have to grab 2 more clamps for these ones. And that's it. What I have to do is glue the other one up, and then between this gap and this gap is 8 1/4. So all I have to do is make 2 8 1/4 pieces and connect everything together. So I set my foundation square to 3/4 of an inch, and then one line, and for each reaches half 3/4 there's no, and then I want this is for here 3 inches, and here 3/4. That's supposed to be. I set my foundation square. I'm putting some glue in the hole. The hole is 3/8 of an inch, and I have a 3/8 walnut dowel I'm gonna put in there. And once it's glued in there, I'm gonna let it set for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then get a flush cut saw, which is like a flexible blade, and you use it to trim plugs and dowels flush to the surface of the wood. What I like to do is get my finger and wipe off the excess of the glue, squeeze out, and let that dry in there just to set up so it won't move for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Then cut it off and do the other one. I didn't really have a chance to show me gluing it up on camera because I was rushing to get all the clamps on this thing. I have it clamped down to this side here and to the back. I have the pocket holes on the inside so I can get a right angle attachment for my impact driver and screw at the top on, so you won't see the screws from the top. This is the lower shelf. There's going to be a drawer here where the walnut plugs are, a drawer here, and a shoe rack here, and a lower shoe rack here. And I think it looks really good. Everything's square. It doesn't wobble. And I think it's going to turn out perfect. So I have the 2 drawers done. The first drawer is in. I have to sand the glue off here, and then I have the plywood there, and then the 3/4 inch solid oak, and that fits in there perfect. I have the 2 shoe racks in, and this thing's complete. All I have to do is sand it and then put a high gloss polyurethane on it. So when I pulled the drawer out to test the fit of it, it fell out. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a stop right here and I have a line marked right here and right there on the bottom of the drawer, and I'm going to cut this little piece to fit on this side of the line so it stops so the drawer doesn't fall out when you pull it out. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with all your friends. Be sure to check out my Instagram page. It's Luke Eckers Woodworking, and I'll see you guys next time.